After the trailer dropped yesterday, we got some new info on Season 13 and the next tank hero. Let's have a look. After I dropped my video yesterday breaking down the Season 13 of Overwatch 2 trailer, Blizzard released some new info on the season, and the community started unpacking that teaser for the next tank hero, giving us an even better idea on who they might be. Let's start with a rundown of the seasonal info first. First off, as some of you noticed on that final screen of the trailer, we could see that Soldier 76 is getting the Season 13 Mythic Weapon skin. The first DPS getting a Mythic Weapon skin. The weapon is called Deliverance, which for some reason cues a banjo tune in my head. Now later they shared a full version of that key art, giving us a better look at the weapon. It looks kinda monstrous. This weapon skin will be released on November 12th. They also released some art for the upcoming Halloween mode, Junkenstein's Laboratory, which teased some of the extra ability customization that we're getting in that mode. So we could see that Moira triple orb that we already knew about, and we see Reinhardt dropping lava with his fire strike. But it turns out that Helicopter Orisa is also back, and that Genji can fire blade strikes, much like Reinhardt does with his fire strike. That's what it looks like, but I'm not certain. I'm also wondering what is up with Pharah's jets. I think she needs to replace the filter because that is a lot of smoke. When it comes to Halloween cosmetics, they shared an image showing recolors for the Witch Mercy, Witch Kiriko, and Karasu Tengu Genji. They also shared some of the Battle Pass skins for Ana, Sojourn, Sigma, the Junker Queen, and Torbjorn. That Ana, Sigma, and Torbjorn skin look amazing. I'm definitely equipping those. And in the shop department there are skins for Winston, a Witch Symmetra, a gorgeous Kiriko skin, but yet another Kiriko skin, and a recolor of an old Ash and Bob skin. Besides that, we got a look at some cat skins from Mercy Tracer, and a better look at that Iyari skin. No Roadhog, sadly. Boo. Now, that's all of the official updates. I'll be posting a video with all of the cosmetics somewhere in the next few days, so make sure to subscribe. But about that Season 14 tank hero. Yesterday, I made a video on the trailer and I also discussed that teaser at large. And I pointed at an old concept of phreak, which you guys talked about in my comments already a few videos back. And I figured that he would be part of the Los Muertes gang. Because for one, they clearly had issues with Visca. And two, the whole neon tag thing. I figured that must be Los Muertes. I was wrong. As you all politely pointed out in my comments, he does have a Scottish accent, which for me personally was not a deal breaker for the whole Los Muertes thing. If anything, it would make his backstory more interesting to have a Scotsman fighting in Mexico against corporations. But from the start, I was always wondering why it said phreaks with an S at the end. And then fellow content creator Bro You Whack bumped into this image. It showed a revolutionary scene in Paris set during the Omnic crisis, where some rebels were fighting the police, as if things weren't bad enough already. And lo and behold, in the center of the screen is a guy with a green mohawk. And in good old Overwatch tradition, he was missing about all of his limbs. At this point, I'm not even kidding anymore. The real bad guy in all of the Overwatch lore is a monster that likes eating arms and legs. It's insane how many characters are missing arms, legs, or whatever. There's a monster out there that is slowly eating everybody. One arm and one leg at a time, while everybody's looking at Anubis, wagging their fingers and saying that he is the bad guy. But anyways, next to our green mohawk suspect is a fellow rebel, and he has the letters PHRE on his jacket, which, in case you're wondering, is probably going to spell freaks. Much like they do with gangs, motorbike gangs, whatever gangs. They put the name of their gang on the back. It's for when they go to those conventions, you know, so they know who is who. I'm getting way too worked up. But it is safe to say, at this point, that phreaks is a gang of revolutionaries in Europe, including Scotland. And we can presume that the new tank hero is going to be part of that gang. Is it going to be the dude in the middle? Maybe. However, in that little icon that we saw at BlizzCon, he did seem to have a lot more going on behind his back, as if he was kind of carrying something. And when you listen to that voice, he sounds rather heavy, but that is in no way an absolute science. The biggest question I personally had was, why are these European guys raiding Oasis? Well, one theory I've been seeing going around that I kinda like is that these guys are former experiments of Moira. Moira used to have a lab on Oasis. They really liked her. They even made her the Minister of Genetics. Good choice. So that kind of connects. And then there's the black orb. A lot of you pointed out in my comments that that might be ferrofluid. But what if it's not? What if it's part of the experiment? Something they found somewhere and that Moira studied and used to augment some of her experiments, like Reaper and all of these guys in phreaks. It wasn't that arm and leg eating monster after all. It was Moira. She is the arm and leg eating monster. I knew it. So they escaped, they formed a gang, and now they're back to claim that black goo for themselves. And the new hero, let's call him Phreak for now, is their leader. Maybe. Most likely. You know what? What if Phreak is a former Overwatch member? Maybe Soundquake? Aha! We have gone full circle. Yeah, no. Scrap that last part. Guys, we're going to keep digging. We're going to get to the bottom of this. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments. However, for now, that was it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. You have my eternal gratitude. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out this video. Click it. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.